Go down. And 3, 2, 1, up. Good, and down. So Willem Verbeeck's On the Sunny Side of the Street. This is going to be like a review, like a book review. So what kind of book is this? Well, it's a photo book about photos of beautiful light on beautiful houses. What you get is a bunch of photos around America and a little bit of Belgium that reads kind of like the greatest hits of Willem Verbeeck's landscapes so far. It's a pretty good idea. It's really simple, but combined with the fact that Willem makes YouTube videos, I think it's enough context and enough of an idea to get me to look deeply at the photos, which is really all I need. So let's start with the photos themselves. Willem seems to be working in this sort of deadpan, like American tradition. And he's actually managed to nab like quite a few beautiful, interesting photos to show us. My favorites are this one, and this one. And this spread is really lit. It's like snakes in the grass. Before the preface, he gives you an idea of like the 4 different types of photos you'll see in the book. So you got photos of houses, you got landscapes, interiors, and that's another house. So there's only 3 kinds. So we're not only moving around geographically really quickly, we're also there's lots of photos. There's like lots of spreads. Every page has a photo. There's barely any breaks. It just has a really fast pace. I think it works for these kind of work. Like these photos aren't asking you to sit down and think about them for a long time. It's sort of just like, here's some sick photos, here's another sick photo, here's another one in a different place. Do you want some more? It's the right color, and I really like this font. It has sort of like a monster kind of vibe, and it reminds me of eggs, like sunny side up eggs. The printed text looks really nice as well. It's got this kind of blurry thing going on because of the texture of the cover. It looks really cozy. I like that there's all this information on the back cover instead of inside the back, and this cherry on top, a little tip thing, really nice. But I think it's crying out for a little bit of end paper color, especially at the back here, which gives me kind of like an unfinished kind of feeling. And onto the photos themselves, which look really great. The colors are really nice, and I like the texture that's on the paper. One thing though is that under some light, the paper reflects like straight back into my eyes. You can see this little reflection here on this paper. And sometimes under like artificial light, it just goes straight back into my eyes. Must be an unlucky angle, but it's pretty weird. And just sitting on a desk or a table, it's going to be one of the all-time looking photo books. It has this puffy, really calming kind of vibe and really fits in with a lot of the stuff, at least in this house. And I love just seeing it around and picking it up and moving it around. It's nice. So how does the book feel? I think that it probably looks a little bit better than it actually feels. And when I say feel, I'm talking about like hand feel, sound, flippability, and like ease of looking. I would say that the cover feels really nice. It has this sort of like halfway between both sides of the Velcro kind of vibe. But then once you open it, it makes this like sound, like a little like, I don't really like that sound. I don't know how to fix that sound, but it just feels a little bit cheap. The paper itself is kind of beautiful. It has this like really nice weight to it. Feels nice to flip through. Maybe it's a little bit too smooth for me. I kind of like a little bit more of a matte kind of feeling. I really like this kind of binding. I think it's really modern and an interesting kind of look, but because of the way the pages are glued or the type of paper, it takes a long time for like the left side to weigh itself down. So the photos kind of jump away from you, which I'm not really sure. It kind of gives you the feeling that the photos don't want to be seen. I don't like that. So there you go, on the sunny side of the street. The photos here are all really gentle, super well made. It does its job perfectly. So far, I'm really enjoying the new projects you can find on Willem Verbeeck's website, and I think he's onto something a bit more emotionally interesting there, so I'm excited to see what comes next. That's it for this one. Like and subscribe, and sometime soon you'll be seeing something new stuff here, I think. I don't know. That's it for this one, and like and subscribe, so sometime soon you'll see some new stuff here, probably. Good night. Okay, so welcome to the real end of the video, where I'm just going to run through the book. So it's On the Sunny Side of the Street by Willem Verbeeck. Let's have a look at the back. Very nice. Okay. So there you go. First photo, cracker. One of Willem's favorites, as he says. New Jersey, USA. Beautiful orange landscape. Look at the floor, it's like so nice. Such a good sky too. Really high key photo. I don't see many more like this in the book, to be honest. But this is really intriguing. And then a really comfortable, cozy looking house on the beach or something, crazy background. And obviously some words about why this work is important to Willem. I like that. This one I think sort of encapsulates the whole idea. It's like, you know, this is the sunny side of the street. If you would imagine the sunny side of the street, that's what it looks like to me. Really nice lighthouse. Cool door or window. But like, what if the light was a little bit lower? I don't know. Cool photo. This is kind of funny. Insane spread. So beautiful, and they're both from Belgium, which is nice to see. I like seeing the Belgian ones. Christmas tree. Look like, come on, that's crazy. And Jesus is looking at it. That's pretty cool. Imagine if there was a human in there though. It'd be better. Yeah, I wouldn't even. That's nice. That's nice. This is awesome. Like a nice reflection on this car. It's so beautiful. I don't know why I looked up at the camera, but I had to do it. I saw this in a video, I think, and this is cool. Nice light. People like seeing this one. It's got a lot of movement because of these people in the background. Maybe it's just one person and an ice cream. I don't love it. The color's kind of weird. Pretty cool, but I've taken a photo like this with a pole like this, and it was underexposed, so from then on I just have hated seeing these things because I get triggered. Power line, there's a pole or whatever. Pretty good. Beautiful one. Yellow, blue, orange. Look at this. It's like shaking around, must be a bit windy. I guess it's a storm, so there's lightning. Big long exposure. Cars going past. Really detailed photo. I wish it was like on one page, but life goes on. I like this. It feels like a country town. Subaru. And this is a weird one. We see this sign later, and I wish we just saw it the one time in this photo. This is such a beautiful, interesting like area. Like a trailer park or something, and this is kind of sexy because of the cheetah print. Crazy. Really nice looking house. Because of the light, I guess, but you know, look at the road and the trees and the sky is so nice with a little bit of blue in there. It's cool. It's like motel feelings. Look at a snake there. I like this spread. It's like car headlights and a car that's out of commission in a greenhouse. The greenhouses are just so nice always. Especially ones like this where they haven't been used in ages. That's nice. Salt flats. I'm not sure about that one. It's hard to even look at. Like a monster house, kind of gives you the same feeling as the cover. Belgium. More salt flats. This is a beautiful photo. It kind of looks like Willem in a way. Like somehow this car has a Willem feeling about it. Yeah, that one's hard. I like that these go together. Somehow this is like, wow, what a crazy, awesome, cool photo. And then it's like dream car kind of vibe. So it's like dream photo, dream car together. And I always like looking at this one. Reminds me of Joe Greer all the time. Also kind of has a similar vibe to the previous work, the nighttime stuff. I like this photo a lot. It's kind of cool, but I wish like the sign is not hitting for me. Imagine that without the sign. Be cool. This is a beautiful one. Kind of like probably a bit cliche maybe, but like, come on, it's beautiful. Like, you can't deny its beauty. And the weird angle of this, and the like running off kind of angle of that composition sticks in my mind, even though it just doesn't feel quite right, but that's interesting. And like I said before, I don't know if we needed to see this. This is cool. It's kind of like a lot of character in this one. It's like almost tennis courty, but then like carnival face vibes. Oh, I'm seeing there's beach behind there too. That's interesting. It's like a Teju Cole photo. I really like it. And it's like a bunch of teeth here. Then you got your nose and your eyes. Also a monster. Like, kind of looks like a monster. But like, you know, like where the wild things are or something. And it's just insane. Smoke, moon, little pole there. It's cool. Monster house. It's very nice. I like these like lights there. I can't stop looking at them. I like this, but this kind of, to me, takes away from that. This is so detailed and kind of fun to look at, like the way this loops around the cloud, and it's so nice up there. But this is like a distraction for me. I don't want to see it. Like, get away. Boom. Snakes in the grass. To me, this is like the one. This is the climax. Monster again. And then you're sort of calming down. This is similar to the first photo, but not as good, maybe? It's pretty good, but I don't know. That's nighttime. Nice one. Walking around. I could have definitely done without this one. Kind of, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's feelings. Strange, weird. This kind of has the same colors as like this one back here. Oh, did I flip straight to it? That's beastly. But it's a similar kind of weird colors. I don't want to see that. I don't like that. Like, maybe that. But the sign is not doing it for me. Really beautiful. Awesome tree. And a really funny banana looking car. But the background, I don't really know why this is in it. It seems random. Boom. But I love this. I love this one. Such nice light there. It's like yellow. It's the kind of light that comes like right. It's like the very final moment. And that's just so sick. And they go together really well. It kind of feels like this is reflecting that in a way. People at the beach. Bang. Unstoppable looking photos. This is so sick. Really fun. And like a really good moment to use the full spread because you can see the whole photo. And then to finish him off, we've got another sunny one. I like it. I like that last one. But, okay, so my go is like, imagine if you went from here, then you went to here, and then you went like, so from here, you went to this, and you didn't have that. From there, you go straight to, you go to that. That's cool to have. hit that one, then go to this without that. Bang. Skip that, skip that, skip that. So you're going straight from that, you're skipping that as well. That, and then you're like, okay, boom, now it's kind of over. Like, look, that's like so much more contrast and energy in that flip. And then you're just gonna skip that. And then you're like from there, and you just go like, cool, and you're like, wow. So cool. And skip those people at the end. Then you hit to there. Somehow that feels later than that last spread, but you know. And then you just like, boom, finish it off. Maybe I would get rid of this one and replace it with, I like finishing where I start for some reason. It's like, because you always sort of do. Maybe if this was there instead, and that same size, because then you'd like have this. And then you'd finish on that, and they're kind of related. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'm glad I got to make this video and spend a bit more time with this book. It's really nice. Thanks.